defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They run again with Wright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, here's Darts. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Dart gonna throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Now that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Running it. This is Wangu. Space to the left. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
You know, ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Going on again with Swift. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Williams to throw on first. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. We're on the counter with Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. One play action. Williams. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
And the Giants going nickel. 3rd down coming. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camps, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. On 1st down, here's Starks. Left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Complete to Hyatt. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Trying again, following the sack. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and long for him here. For big yards on the right side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Dart gonna go for it on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Williams on first down. Let's do his back. Roshan Johnson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on defense.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
We got Hornet.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he's hit and set out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
12 Buddha.
1st and goal, Swift. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves the whole playbook wide open for you.
Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
What's up?
On play action, here's Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Unfortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
That's so trash. That's trash right there.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Johnson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Run it hard. Here we go.
They'll try to run it with Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Carlos Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Puyu on the carry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Puyu. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down now. Here's Darks. He rolls to his right. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty. That brings up 4th down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Giants looking at 4th and 9. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, throw.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Getting out to his left. Check down into the hands of Swift. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Ready, throw.
A draw now. This is Swift. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams from the gun. This is brought in. Big game here for Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate. The guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, clear start. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea. He is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle and maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. We just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Williams. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it near the 8. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Gano has the point after. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half. Williams to throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Williams on the play action. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to let this go. Deep. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Right there.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they are unable to double their lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy.
You know, ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To throw is Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he has this down to the 34. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. The pitch is out to Johnson. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, the old SMU Pony Express, that was not, Kate. That was a pitch anticipated by this defense who had personnel in place to stay well ahead and greet him rather quickly.
Here we go. Pimp him. Pimp him. Pimp him.
Zone read and give to Swift. Biggie to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. Working quickly here.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, Williams to throw. Odunze's got it right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First down, here's Swift. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Williams set to pass. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense.
I've been doing for the last.
You gain respect of your teammates.
From the gun on third, it's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
An injury removes Swift from this game. And filling the void left by his departure is Roschon Johnson. They give it to him here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going on first down. It's Dart. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second and 10 now. Has a man on target to Johnson. Second half with some needed points. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams to throw. Set up the screen. Here's Moore. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Off the play fake, Williams. He finds a doozy downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air yet again, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, here's Dart. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. On first down, here's Dunks. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a fourth quarter lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
The nose point after is good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. Connection made. Kyle Monungai. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Williams to throw on third. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now give to Johnson, coming right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And it's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Williams with the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Jordan.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's a Conda on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. A give here. It's Wangu.
Man, he's so scary you clicking out here the
Made
time.
for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, like this.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants trail by a field goal. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Rolling left, buying some time. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Dire Straits, it's 3rd and 9. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of line to gain. Wouldn't matter anyway on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. Has some space inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Try and push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
As soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Start setting in the throw here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, this is Johnson. He still has room inside the 30. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Now, after that big run, looks like he's a little shaken up. Hopefully, a big play isn't joined by a big injury. He's getting looked at now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.